Yeah, history is a complex subject, and there's an element of memory to it, but also an element of invention to it. One of my favorite law professors was dean at Yale Law School when I was a student. His name was Guido Calabresi, and he used to repeat like a mantra, uh, imagine the past, remember the future. And it was kind of an interesting uh, canard because it gets it backwards of our expectations. We think that our job is to remember the past and imagine the future. But he said that the future is too important for us to treat it with fanciful imagination. We need to remember the future, especially as lawyers, because the precedents we set today will govern in the future. And so we must remember the future when we decide a case today, because the rule we articulate today will apply to situations we can't completely foresee or even imagine. But then with history, he would say, imagine the past, because it's not just a relic to be excavated, but we need to enter into sympathetic imagination with the people who lived before in order to fully understand them. And so he believed that history included a large degree of imagination in order to sympathize and understand what was really going on in that earlier era. So I've always thought of that. I think of it frequently, the importance of imagining the past and remembering the future. I think historians understand in a way that better than lawyers do that the past is something that's constructed and reconstructed, that is imagined as much as remembered. And especially the distant past is something that's quite difficult for us to capture.